Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we went to Mount Battle and cleared Area 1, and I said I'd probably do more off-screen, and I'm recording this only a few minutes afterwards, so I think it's pretty clear that I didn't, unless you think I'm a speedrunner. And I know for a fact even speedrunners can't clear Mount Battle that quickly. This time, we're going to be heading after Venus, who fled down this staircase. Oh. Thanks for waiting, Venus. Oh, bye, Venus. After Venus. You can head back into the main Colosseum area through that door. I don't actually remember if it locks you back out or not, so... She took the elevator. And we cannot use the elevator because the elevator's lift is still at the very bottom. So we have to go the long way, as Pokemon games would frequently have you do instead of the convenient way. Here's girl. Whoops, there were other spies? You're not getting past me. Frena. It's not a name. She has Teddy Ursa and Shroom. Oh my god, I'm not used to seeing Pokemon in those levels after Mount Battle. Everything there was level 20. Not even. Things there were like level 15 to 20. Most of the time under 20. Ugh. I can still handle it, I know, but I was not prepared for it mentally. I am now that I actually see it. That critical hit was probably not necessary because of the Twisted Spoon, but good job on Espeon. I wasn't going to call you Umbreon, Solaris. Jigglypuff! We saw like 3 of those on Mount Battle. And guess what? They weren't level 36. Man. The best, you've come a long way. Now you can actually one-shot Shroomishes with a Flame Wheel. That's impressive, buddy. And a Gligar, level 43. And it is level 43 because it is a Shadow Pokemon. Gligar's typing is extremely unique. The fact that it is ground flying makes it so it is immune to electric type moves. However, besides that fact, there's not a ton going for it. Its defenses are okay, its attacking stats are mediocre. But just because of the fact that it's immune to electric type moves and is a flying type, you might want to use it. It does get Earthquake. I'm not sure if it gets it through level up, but I know for a fact you get a TM for it eventually. So, I mean, it has that going for it too. There's not much I can really say about Gligar because I've never used one, but I know it's okay at least. It gets better in the next generation because it gets an evolution. And then it gets better again in the next generation after that because the Eviolite is introduced, and then it gets good without an evolution. I'm gonna use Reflect because that Shadow Rush did a ton of damage, and Bite shouldn't knock it out. It's level 43. Alright. Yeah, this staircase has like a lot of Shadow Pokemon. And I always get really nervous about them because these tend to be the ones I have the most trouble catching throughout the entire game. Like, there's one more later, kind of, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's as, like, stressful as these ones on the staircase. I think I'm going to start throwing Pokeballs here, just to be safe. And then I'll continue using Bite with Midnight. Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, I've caught Pokemon with worse odds. Look at Soul Silver. I'm not supposed to lose, I've won a Colosseum challenge! I know, right? Anyway, look at Soul Silver. Look how many legendaries I caught in the first ball. If you're mean to me, I'm going to cry, okay? Okay. Wah! If you're mean to me, I'm going to cry, okay? No. But I want to cry. Wah! That's like the most interactive you ever get with a normal trainer in these games. What the? What's this little boy and girl doing all the way down here? What's Freyna doing up top? Crying. Are you going to do the same, Lyax? Your name sounds like a medication. God, Roselia's model in this game is super funny. And I don't know if the game is actually going to let me show why that is. But I love Roselia's model so much in this game. It might actually show why when it gets hit, so let's see. That animation where it just gets up and puts both of its hands on its hips and then it like strolls forward. You didn't get to see that because it fainted, but oh my god, it's so funny. Roselia has so much personality in this game compared to literally almost every other Pokemon. Because everything else just breathes heavily. Oh, Kirlia survived Flame Wheel. That's impressive. Psychic. Man. That's like an insult to knock out Solaris with Psychic just because he doesn't have it yet. Jeez, lady. I wasn't sure if I was going to blame the lady or the Kirlia, but I guess I decided on the lady. But the Kirlia could also be the lady because it is female. Man, everything is surviving today. Hopefully, well, I don't know why I said hopefully this will take out Kirlia because it's definitely going to. That's a pretty good fainting animation too, actually. Stantler. He's a shadow Pokemon. Stantler is weird. So its stats aren't great, but it gets a pretty good learn, like a move pool. And also Intimidate for an ability is fantastic. In Double Battles, Intimidate lowers the attack of both Pokemon on the opposing side. And that's just so incredibly helpful, especially in a game like this where so many Pokemon are attacking you in the same turn. But other than that, I don't know a ton about Stantler. I know it gets Hypnosis, which can put Pokemon to sleep, so Stantler can be used for trying to catch Shadow Pokemon. On top of which, I believe it gets moves like Double Edge, so it can get really strong attacks that deal recoil as well. Well, there it is using Takedown, so that proves me right-ish. But yeah, overall Stantler isn't great, but especially in this game where there are limited options, it's definitely good, even if only for the Intimidate and Hypnosis. Well, since I can for Stantler, I'm going to switch out to Searchlight so I can use Thunder Wave. Oh, it's using Shadow Rush again. Who would have thunk it? Almost half of Searchlight's health. Oh, but Static got it, so I didn't even need to switch out to Searchlight. That's wonderful. Okay, that didn't do too much damage. Not gonna try to go for another one, though. That would be a really bad idea. One of these times I'm gonna forget to switch the Ultra Ball and the Great Ball, and it's gonna be real unfortunate because I only have one of each. How did that fail to get caught when Gligar was caught? That doesn't make any sense, video game. Oh boy, it is close to knocking itself out now. I just got a tweet notification about Animal Crossing. I'm not even buying that game when it comes out, which is tomorrow at the time of filming this, but it probably will have been out for like a few weeks by the time this actually goes up. I'll call Searchlight. I'll probably get it eventually, but I don't have a job or money, so not day one. Not day one. I'll stick to Animal Crossing for the GameCube, and Animal Crossing New Leaf for my Nintendo 3DS. This Stantler better not be the first thing I fail to catch. I swear to God, if it is, I will be very upset. Oh, there goes Searchlight. It's dealing more damage than I like. Lotta? Sure, why not? This is like one of the only Pokemon games where Heal Pulse would be a move I actually use. Except for in Sun and Moon, because I actually did use it competitively for a little bit, but like, overall Heal Pulse just isn't a great move in most situations. But in this specific one, God, I would give everything to just heal this Stantler right back up. Because I'm getting a little bit nervous. Oh my god! Thank God. Oh my god, that paralysis might just save me. This is super stressful. Why is this so stressful? Is the real question. I'm gonna yawn, there'd be no point in that. Oh my god! No! Oh my god. Well, I need to consult the internet real quick. Okay. I had to check. We will get a second chance to catch the Stantler later, so it's not the end of the world. We aren't going to get a second chance at it for quite a while, but whatever. Sucks that was the first Shadow Pokemon I ever failed to catch in this game, though. I know why Frenna up top let you two through. Oh, I get it. I got it real good. Okay, woman, girl. Okay, Rui, get out of the way, get out of the way, move it, I'm walking here. Okay, in this room, there is 2 timer balls. Those are actually extremely helpful in this game because battles can drag on for a really long time. And max potions. Those are also helpful, but to a lesser extent because I don't get infinite of them. I don't know why I'm going back that way. Down here, we're getting close. But not before Bodybuilder. Well, what do you know? I hardly thought that I'd have to get this involved in this. I don't know why I added another this in there. There was only one this, and it was the last this. Lonia has Masquerain and Octillery. One of those is good, and the other one is Masquerain, but also I think Masquerain has Intimidate, so... That's unfortunate. But also both my Pokemon that are out right now are special attackers, so it's really not the end of the world. Let's go Flame Wheel on Masquerain. Yeah, it turns out most Shadow Pokemon in this game you actually do get a second chance for. There are only a few I can think of that you don't. I'm not even sure if there are any you don't, actually. I'm just... Because, like, I've barely done the post-game of this game. But a lot of the Pokemon you fail to snag can apparently be found in the post-game. So... I guess it's just because I rarely fail to snag that many. But also I don't know how I could forget Stantler, because I seem to forget Stantler even exists a lot. I don't... What did I just say? I've been doing that a lot during recordings lately, where I just keep talking and I don't really know what I'm saying. And I should probably stop that. Dunsparce. Oh, Bubble Beam, okay. That'll take out... Oh, it didn't! Impressive, but also paralyzed and unable to move sucks. Let's go Return on Masquerain, and I'm going to go... Do I have any full restores? I don't. Makes sense. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on the best then, because I don't want him fainting. This should take out Masquerain, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Dunsparce is left on the field, but that's fine because Dunsparce isn't that good. Solaris grew to level 37. Piloswine is a shadow Pokemon. I don't know what it is with the Under and giving us Pokemon that will be better in the next generation. I mean, I guess it's really only done that with Gligar and Piloswine, but Piloswine doesn't evolve in this generation, and that really holds it back. However, it's really not the end of the world for Piloswine. Piloswine isn't bad at all, it just isn't at its fullest potential yet. Because Ice-type is an exclusively special type in this generation, Piloswine isn't able to use Ice-type moves very well. However, it can use Ground-type moves very well, and it's decent enough at tanking as well. It's just unfortunate that it is an Ice-type at all, because not only can it not use Ice-type moves that well, but also Ice is one of the worst types defensively, because it has more weaknesses than any other type. But other than that, I mean, I'm sure Piloswine is fine. I've tried to use it in this game and then gave up on it. I tend to do that. Like, at this point in the game, I usually have 5 Pokemon, and then I'll just start trying to add new things to the team and being unable to decide what I really want to use. Luckily for this playthrough, I do know what I want to use for my final Pokemon. That's just how things generally go. Piloswine has usually been one that I've tried and then decided I'm not a huge fan of, but might suit the way you play the game more. Why did I use Flame Wheel? Why did I use Flame Wheel? Why did I use Flame Wheel? Oh my god! Okay, you still do get a second chance at this thing. Why? I never ever thought that I'd take a fall this easily. Well, I never ever thought that I'd knock out 2 Shadow Pokemon in one episode. I'm a loser. I can't show my face in front of Lady Venus like this. You could. And you don't have to not. Okay. There's an item box here. What is going on with this water? Rui, you doing okay up there? That was like an impressive move you did. I have 4 Ultra Balls now, Rui. I'll never run out of them. What is going on with this water? This is disgusting. Conveniently enough, the game starts you with 2 Paralyze heals, so that's convenient. Forget about getting past me, I'll protect Lady Venus from you. Okay. Nellis. Neelis? Neelis. Nellies. I don't know, she's starting with Loudred and Sneasel. And judging by Loudred's level, I'm guessing those might be her only 2 Pokemon. I hope those are her only 2 Pokemon. Sneasel is a Shadow Pokemon. Doing okay today, voice? Jesus. Those aren't her only 2 Pokemon anyway, but... Okay, so Sneasel is... it's an unfortunate Pokemon. As you can see, its attack stat isn't horrible, and it has pretty good speed too, but unfortunately both Ice and Dark are special types, and its special attack is pretty laughable. It's not able to do a ton of damage with its same type attack bonus moves, and it doesn't get a lot of moves outside of those 2 types. It gets Slash, I guess, which is a good move. You can get a critical hit more often with it, and then it also gets Screech to lower defense to make it do more damage, but I don't know, just unfortunately in this generation, Sneasel is barely usable because of its laughable same type attack bonus, the fact that its abilities aren't helping it out much, the fact that it has a 4 times weakness to the fighting type, and a bunch of other weaknesses from both the Dark and Ice types, which are pretty bad defensively. Like, overall, Sneasel's just not great. However, it is one of the few Ice-type Pokemon you'll be able to get at all in this game, so if you want an Ice-type, this may be your only choice. I feel bad saying that about Sneasel, too. In the next generation, it gets an evolution, and that evolution is, like, to this day, considered to be pretty good competitively. Like, the 4 times weakness to fighting still gets it down, but, like, it's good for like getting one really strong attack off or two in the future when it gets the focus sash for an item. But right now, like, I just feel bad for Sneasel pre-Gen 5 because, or pre-Gen 4 rather, because it just doesn't get a lot of time to do anything at all, ever. It's a sad existence. Let's use Thunder Wave on Sneasel and Mud Shot on Viper. There he goes with Screech again, that's how it took down Espeon. Lowered defense and then use Shadow Rush. That is a strategy. You can keep it as a Shadow Pokemon for a little while just so it gets the chance to like use physical moves, but eventually as a Shadow Pokemon it's going to fall behind. Okay. Thundershock on Sneasel, Mudshot on Viper. Viper should come up from Dig this turn. That might actually knock out Searchlight. Nope, not quite, but it got real close. Static paralyzes Viper. Thundershock shouldn't knock out Sneasel, hopefully. Mudshot. Didn't knock out, but that's some pretty good damage. Okay, Sneasel's paralyzed and can't move. That is convenient. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use an Ultra Ball on Sneasel. I don't know why I even considered Viper. Switch to Ultra Ball on Great Ball. And use Mud Shot on Viper again. Okay, good job. I don't know who I'm saying good job to, myself, I guess? Corsola. I like that Pokemon very much. Corsola's cute. I wish that was the Shadow Pokemon just because it's cute. Corsola is like one of the only water types for me that even gets close to matching Quagsire as far as I actually, like, me liking it. There's also Froakie up there, but Froakie doesn't exist yet, so I'm not allowed to say that. But unfortunately, Corsola is not great either, so Sneasel was probably honestly a better Pokemon in terms of what could be a Shadow Pokemon here. Someone please protect me! Like your Pokemon? Oh wait, I forgot I stole it. This makes me feel like going somewhere far away by train. Well, luckily there's a Stione right behind you. Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up with Ein at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Oh, why did you have to chase me here? It's so unfair! This isn't good. I can't lead them to the lab. Well, before we get led to the lab, there is one black glasses here. This increases the power of Dark-type moves by 1.2 times, I believe. I almost said 1.5, but that is not what that. It does not give you that much of a boost. That would be like a critical hit every turn. Okay, I will go ahead and give those to Umbreon in place of the experience share, which I replaced from Searchlight since Searchlight was getting ahead. And I guess that's all I'll do with my party for now. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now let's follow Venus. The key is missing. This can't be operated. We don't have a train key. Okay. Oh, you are so easy to dupe. See? The key for the Shadow Liner is right here. You didn't think I would really let you take our train. Bam! Bye-bye, and this time I mean it. Don't you dare forget about me. Well, that's inconvenient. Subway key. How convenient that she forgot that she had that. And then dropped it. You'd think she'd be better than that, but no, she's Venus. The key is missing. This can't be operated. Except we have a key. We are. Yo, how's it going? Just getting off shift? Huh? Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming today? Huh. I've seen your faces somewhere. That's it, the blacklist. You're Wes and Rui. How'd you get down here? Ah, this won't do. We can't let these two get into the Shadow Pokemon lab. Oh, okay, terrorism. I get it. Ha! Take that and weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Whoa. Don't you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. One main gate key. That sounds incredibly main gate-ish. Okay, what do we have over here? There's gotta be something at the end of this box parade. U-disc. That sounds awfully U-disky. There's not much we can do now except for head back to, the Under, so I will see you guys back at the Under. Now that we have that U-disc, let's put it in here. All systems set for travel in the upward direction. Board now, please. Okay. Okay, Sammy. Yeah, we're inside the windmill, and what would be hidden in here? What would be hidden in this windmill that clearly the Cypher admins all had access to because the U-disc was found in the subway entrance in their laboratory? What could Cypher have hidden up here? Oh, a time flute. You mean that thing that they assaulted a man to get a hold of, and then didn't get a hold of? That they already had one? It's bothered me that this is up here for so long when, like, clearly Cypher had more access to this than anybody else. Whatever, I'll take it. It's probably like a national treasure or something I just made off of it. I'm Nicolas Cage. Oh my god. I never realized about this. I never realized this about myself. Is that right? You got 3 of them UFO operating discs? Makes me wonder how many there are in all. Well, I guess there's 4. Because there's clearly like a cliff over there that I haven't been able to get to. Anyway. That's pretty much all we're able to do here for now, so... What? What? You're not Sylv... Oh, the gate's open. What's going on? Hello? The guy that had caged here, he's your friend, right, Wes? I let him escape. That Silva guy, he wanted me to tell you thanks, Wes. Great. Is there anything... Like, there's nothing in here? There's just him saying to say thanks? Okay. Well... Next time... Actually, there is one more thing. I feel like I do this all the time with outros, where I'm going to close out the episode and then I just don't, but there is one more thing here. So this is the first working vending machine in the entire game. I want to buy a lemonade. Clang, a can of lemonade dropped down. Wes put the lemonade away. This text is formatted incorrectly for some reason. And I have no idea why. Maybe they just copy and pasted it from the Game Boy Advance because those games had smaller text boxes. But that doesn't make any sense to me how they managed to mess that up. Also, this lady will battle you, the one who is up against a wall right now. She doesn't have a shadow Pokemon, so I'm not going to show it right now because I want to end the episode. Anyway, next time on Pokemon and Colosseum, not XD, we are going to be heading to the lab from the actual entrance. You know, the one that was built in the desert, because now we have a main gate key. See you guys then.